Damn it.
We're live. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, how are you?
And here we go.
So good you put it on twice?
I put it on twice because it was a short clip.
You cut my
Welcome,
head off.
everyone. Right Stuff, Wrong Stuff Awards. We have our beautiful award tonight. Jennifer, you look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. 20 minutes. I showered and got dressed and putting this on Instagram. You look gorgeous.
I am wearing every sparkly thing that I own. I was hoping to attract attention. Maybe some people who like shiny things. I thought that I would dress up. Well, today is our Right Stuff, Wrong Stuff Awards, which means that we are going to go through the clips of 2022. And we have 5 categories, and we want you, our audience, to vote on each category and tell us who should win the award. So get your keyboards ready. Now, if you're watching us on YouTube or on Rumble, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell.
They don't subscribe. We actually lost subscribers.
What can I tell you? It's what we do here. That's the whole idea of this.
Benjamin Button of Success.
Yes. And Ralph is with us. ¿Cómo está, Ralph? And Bobby Dutcher. Good evening. I hope everybody has their best attire on, and I hope your keyboard is ready so that you could vote on tonight's awards. And you should all, if you do indulge, you should all get a glass of bubbly. We're old Hollywood style. Hi, Francine. Good to see you. So, Jen, did you see anybody on the red carpet as you came in?
You know what? No, I didn't see the red carpet. I turned it on late. We got home late.
Well, I meant as you came into our award show. You know, this award show. Did you see anybody on the red carpet as you came in? The throngs of paparazzis that were outside the studio.
Yes,
waiting.
I saw Larry. Larry was there.
Yeah.
He had a tuxedo, a little possum tie.
Wow. So I hope everybody's ready. So get your pen and paper handy, because this is really, truly an interactive show. The best of, and we have we have 5 categories, but 22 clips, and we have a Lifetime Achievement Award winner in there, and hopefully she's watching. Let's see who else.
Hey, where is she?
I don't know. Gloria's with us. Hi, Gloria. Good to see you. Okay, so here's how it's going to go. Get your bubbly, get your pad, get your pens, and the first category of the night is the category of bullshit. So we're going to start with Merrick Garland talking about the border. Watch this.
Judge Garland, I'd like to talk a little bit more about the law enforcement challenges at the border, which I know a number of other members have brought up with you. Just a fundamental question. Do you believe that illegal entry at America's border should remain a crime?
Well, I haven't thought about that question. I just haven't thought about that question. I think the president has made clear that we are a country with the borders and with a concern about national security. I don't know of a proposal to decriminalize but still make it unlawful to enter. I just don't know the answer to that question. I haven't thought about it.
Will you continue to prosecute unlawful border crossings?
Well, this is again a question of allocation of resources. We will, the department will prevent unlawful crossing. I don't know. I have to admit, I just don't know exactly what the conditions are and how this is done. I think if I don't know what the current program even is with respect to this. If there, so. I assume that the answer would be yes, but I don't know what the issues surrounding it are.
Oh no! I thought that was me just now. I mean, obviously it's me.
How much bubbly have you had?
No, I was looking on my phone and then I saw that and I got all scared that everyone saw me like this because I was trying to send the link on my Instagram. And then I realized I had a tan.
Yes. Martin Lee is with us. Hello, Martin Lee. For any of you latecomers, this is the Right Stuff, Wrong Stuff award show. We are giving 5 categories and there will be nominations in each category, and we expect you all to vote on it. That was our first nominee. That was Merrick Garland. And he's talking about the border. Yes, Bob Romero says great speaker. And Sal says stupid head. I agree. So that's number 1. Oh, we have Tony Whitaker with us tonight. Hiya, Tony.
Oh.
How are you,
stranger from the past?
From the past. Okay, so that was nominee number 1 in the category of bullshit. He sounds like Schultz from Hogan's Heroes. I know nothing. That's so funny. It's true. I got to be careful about the German accent. Yeah. I get in trouble. Our next nominee in the category of bullshit is Kamala Harris, talking about border security.
Border secure?
I think that there is no question that we have to do what the president and I asked Congress to do. Is the first request we made. Pass a bill to create a pathway to citizenship. The border is secure, but we also have a broken immigration system, in particular over the last 4 years before we came in, and it needs to be fixed.
We're going to have 2 million people cross this border for the first time ever. You're confident this border is secure?
We have a secure border in that is a priority for any nation, including ours and our administration.
Stop tricking me.
Almost every clip has your response to it, Jen, so be prepared. Our next nominee in the category of bullshit goes to Karine Jean-Pierre, speaking about China.
President Biden also raised the need to resolve the cases of American citizens who are wrongfully detained or subject to exit bans in China, as well as longstanding concerns about human rights. They exchange views on Russia's war in Ukraine and the global impacts it is having. And then on Taiwan, President Biden underscored that the United States policy has not changed and that the United States strongly opposes unilateral efforts to change the status quo or undermine peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait. President Biden also raised the need to resolve the cases of American citizens who are wrongly detained or subject to exit bans in China, as well as longstanding concerns about human rights.
It's even hard to read bullshit off a piece of paper. She was like, what is this fucking bullshit?
And our final nominee in the category of Best Bullshit Artist is Muriel Bowser, talking about illegal migration.
Washington Post reported last week that homeless shelters in D.C. were filling up, and groups were getting overwhelmed by these buses that the governors of Texas and Arizona are sending here full of migrants. How significant is this influx? How many people?
Well, this is a very significant issue. We have for sure called on the federal government to work across state lines to prevent people from really being tricked into getting on buses. We think they're largely asylum seekers who are going to final destinations that are not Washington, D.C. I worked with the White House to make sure that FEMA provided a grant to a local organization that is providing services to folks. But I fear that they're being tricked into nationwide bus trips when their final destinations are places all over the United States of America.
This is not great adventure, Jorge.
This is not the destination you were seeking.
I'm so sorry. You don't want to work one time. Free money, but we're not taking to your destination. No, I'm sorry. We're going to take you. This neighborhood might not be to your liking, but we're going to just drop you off. Get the fuck out of here. Are you sick? Don't get me started with them. Then I'm paying for their college.
We're going to pay for their college. That's right. I don't know where Mama Joe is, Tony. You know, I didn't
ready?
hear from her all
Watch this.
day.
Watch this.
Hi, OG. Lucille is with us. She certainly is nuts. Let's see. Called Trump's fault. Laugh my ass off. Okay, you're calling Grandma? And while she's doing that, everybody remember, you need to vote on those 4 clips. Who is the best bullshitter? Who are we giving the award to?
I'll live here too. Try us again later. Bye.
Uh-oh, she must have fell asleep.
Are you sleeping, lady? You forgot about us. Thanks.
Okay. Colleen, I hate them all. Yes, but somebody's got to pick the winner of the Right Stuff, Wrong Stuff award. I'm here and wishing.
I like the Fauci guy. That looks like Fauci, but sounds like Biden.
Merrick Garland. I want to listen to Jen Romero. You got it, Sal. It's a tie between 2 and 3. Okay. I have a 4-way tie. They all insult our people.
Listen, we're not liberals. We don't give a trophy to everyone for participating. Which one is the biggest asshole?
No participation trophy here.
I say the first one too.
All right. So it looks like by the vote of our audience that Merrick Garland gets the Right Stuff, Wrong Stuff award.
You're gonna hit them in the head with that?
Yeah. Then you two won't let us continue on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I wonder where my mother is. All right, yeah, Garland. Oh, we got a couple of Kamala.
I hope they're okay. I'll have to call her cell phone. Go on.
Well, don't start putting bad thoughts in my head. She's probably tired. It was raining, so I'm sure she's fine. So our next category is the person who makes the least sense. So the nominees for
that wasn't the first category.
What? Well, it's a different category now. Just because they might fulfill all the categories does not mean that that they're going to win every category. So the person who makes the least sense, and we're going to start off with our own president. The first nominee is Joe Biden.
Mr. President, as you know, last Tuesday, the annual inflation rate came in at 8.3%. The stock market nosedived. People are shocked by their grocery bills. What can you do better and faster?
Well, first of all, let's put this in perspective. Inflation rate month to month was just an inch.
Just so we know, as ladies, steer me wrong here if I'm wrong, but a half inch means a lot sometimes. Well, he says it's just a half an inch. And I'm sorry. Sometimes it can make or break you. I lost my thing.
Oh, you lost your thing. Oh my gosh, we're all discombobulated here.
Well, I had 20 minutes to take a shower, blow dry my hair, and put makeup on.
Just so that you know, Jen, we do the show every Tuesday at 7:00.
Just so you know, Letitia, I own my own company.
So do I.
With no employees, except for me.
I don't have to see the rest of them. It's definitely Joe Biden. That's a big pool to choose from. How about who makes any sense? Let's see. Biden never makes sense. You're right, Jen. And a whole inch can mean the world. This is true. Okay. In the category of make no sense, the nominee for whispering, we have AOC.
You a secret. Most people don't really know what capitalism is. Most people don't even know what socialism is. But most people are not capitalists because they don't have capitalist money. They're not billionaires. I'll tell you a secret. AOC's a complete asshole.
I was just about to do that again. Thank God I reminded myself that I did that before.
You could do that again. You could do whatever you want. In the category of make no sense, talking around in circles, is Karine Jean-Pierre again, our third nominee.
Following up on something you said earlier, if President Biden's top domestic priority is inflation, why doesn't he have more to show for it?
So the president understands, and we've talked about this many times, that inflation is an issue, high cost. Cost is an issue for the American people. And so he's been very clear about making that his number one economic priority. And he has done the work.
Exactly thinks the president is doing a good job on inflation, because we've got a new poll that finds he receives his lowest job ratings on inflation, net negative 38 points.
We understand that there are challenges that are in front of us here in this country. That is why the president has taken action to lower costs.
Have the president's economic advisors told him that the general consensus now is that the American Rescue Plan has contributed to inflation?
Look, Secretary Yellen, who is incredibly well respected, as you know, in the economic space, has spoken to this. So I will leave her words speak to that, to the statement that you just made.
Hello, is this Karen in the inflation department? I just want to know, do you know what Joe thinks about inflation? And this many people approve of him. His wife. We don't even know about that. 1 centimeter of the country approved. I hope she speaks better than her when they ask her. I used to be funny. What happened?
Call her up. Call Karen in the inflation department and see what's going on.
Hello, Karen. I don't have Academy Award winning nails today.
That's okay. These clips aren't exactly Academy Award winning material either.
Oh.
And our final nominee in the category of makes no sense is Judge Ketanji Brown for I Am Woman.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist.
The meaning of the word woman is so unclear and controversial that you can't give me a definition?
Senator, in my work as a judge, what I do is I address disputes. If there's a dispute about a definition, people make arguments, and I look at the law and I decide.
Well,
so
I'm judging you, and you're an asshole. And I'm a marketer, not even a judge, but I'm going to judge you.
Oh my God. Okay, so it's time for your votes here. Everybody, you have 4 nominees, and it's time for you to vote. And a whole inch can mean the world. Okay, we saw that already.
That's how important an inch is. Thank you, Tony.
Oh, she's an idiot. They are, if you classify them as comedy. Oh, our clips are. Okay, let's see. The judge should know that simple question.
She knows that. She knows the answer.
Definitely number 1. Okay. Hard to pick just one, but has to be Biden. Well, it looks like Biden is ahead here. Let's see. An inch means a lot. Sal agrees. Biden. All right. It looks like our winner is Joe Biden in the category of makes no sense. Da 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 da. Jen, is it throwing you off that I have your commentary in the end?
Yes. You don't see me jump every time.
Should I not put those?
No, it's great. Leave it.
Okay.
I always love seeing myself.
Well, because I think the clips were kind of boring until your commentary.
No, I love it. I love what you're doing. I'm looking for my stop and go sign. I think someone stole it. I think that was stolen with the other stuff.
Oh no! Well, you have some time because we're going to award, and she's not here to see it. But you're an easy winner for the category when you have dementia.
Wait, you're giving them the award already?
What's that?
You're giving your mother the award?
Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I usually the Academy Awards, the Lifetime Achievement
Award.
Award.
At the end.
Is it at the end? Okay.
Like the biggest award is at the end.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I will wait till the end for that. Okay. Sal thinks you should be president, Jen. I agree, Sal. I think, she'll give away money better than Joe Biden does if she is president. Jen's good at that. She's very generous. Okay. So we have Merrick Garland for the best bullshitter. And we have Joe Biden. Oh, my pen. I lost my pen. This is big stuff because I got to mail them all awards. And Joe Biden for the makes no sense category. All right. Our next category is most transformative. Who is the most transformative? And we have 4 nominees in this category. And our first nominee is Sam Britton for the most transformative.
Identify as owning this bag, and that is the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen.
That
lipstick, don't have a mustache. That is the rule of life. Looks like a giant ginger man baby. And I'm sorry to all gingers out there, but
when he wears those like strapless things, those toga looking things, I can't.
Can you imagine that thing coming at you in bed? I need something.
Oh, that Sam Brinton is I need luggage. And our next nominee. Oh, say it again.
And a razor.
And a razor.
And a wig.
A makeup remover. Hang on a second. We have a lot of comments on Sam Brinton. definitely hits all the check marks for the category. I agree. Lucille, oh my God. More freaks. Yeah, hi, Darren. And Liza. Liza's being good. She's being an angel.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next category is TikTok. Nope. Lives of TikTok teacher talking about genitalia. Here's our next nominee.
There are different kinds of genitals. Some genitals are called a penis. Some are called a vulva. Others look maybe a little bit like each in some ways, or kind of like neither, or somewhere in between. People with those kind of genitals are called intersex. When babies are born, parents sometimes guess their gender based on their genitals.
That girl needs a slap in the face.
And some of them look like giant assholes. And that's exactly what you are. A big hairy one.
Our next nominee. Oh, wait, we got some more comments. Hold on a second. Got to keep up with the comments. The comments are showing up, but they're showing up. Oh, I need a vodka after that. Totally had gross. I've seen the first two, but I never seen the third or fourth, nor do I want to. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Don't Google it. Whatever you do, don't.
Really? Is it out there?
Don't.
Lucille says she needs 2 slaps. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'd slap her parents. All right. So our next nominee for most transformative is, and well, it's babies.
We have heard of people who identify as non-binary using the pronoun they or their instead of he or she. But what about this? Having a they-be instead of a baby?
Commonly, people born with one type of anatomy will identify with one gender. People with different anatomy will identify with another. But that totally negates the fact that there are legitimately thousands of people all over the world for whom that is not the case. Hazel decided that they were non-binary when they were about 4. They had been exploring gender before that, trying on different pronouns, experimenting with different names, but they picked they, them pronouns and chose the name Hazel when they were 4 years
Ari,
old.
with the greatest of respect, and I put it to you that this wasn't Hazel's idea, was it? This was your idea. You decided that Hazel had gender issues that she needed to address, and you persuaded your daughter that she was no longer to be a girl, didn't she?
Hazel has a unique education because living in an LGBT family, they have met people of different gender expressions and have been safe to explore their own gender, which has led them to a personal discovery.
Hazel has a very different education. She's brainwashed on a daily basis by her mother with a poor haircut.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
4 years old. The kid doesn't know what they want to eat. They'll eat dirt off the floor and eat their boogers.
The comments are there. The professor is with us tonight. Professor, tonight we are doing our awards of 2022. It's the clips of 2022, and we are giving away our right stuff, wrong stuff awards. I identify as a millionaire, but banks won't give me money.
Don't worry, the banks are closing down.
My 4-year-old grandson will slap me if I told him he was a girl.
Can you tape that and put it on, please?
I'm going to have to go with number 1 because the others are just plain old nuts. Wait a minute. Was that all my category? No, I have one more. In the most transformative is Dylan Mulvaney in Can I Interview You? Or Interview with Joe Biden.
Day 66, being a girl, and today I'm in nature. Trees, I love them. Water, lakes, I love them. Heels, they're my hiking heels. I love them. Okay, come on.
Yes, that's the person the leader of the free world chose to interview him. Let's have a look at how it went.
Do you think states should have a right to ban gender-affirming health care?
I don't think any state or anybody should have the right to do that. As a moral question and as a legal question. I just think it's wrong.
I don't. What happened? What is that? What happened? All I know is that that person looked better in spandex than I do. That's true.
So, in the category of most transformative, will it go to Sam Brinton? Will it go to grammar school teacher? Will it go to Ari starring in Babies? Or will it go to Dylan Mulvaney in Interview?
I want to
with
punch
Joe-
that person in the face with Hazel's mom or dad or whatever.
That's Ari. Yeah, Ari. Hazel's them.
The other one scares me. I can't even give them an award. I never want to see them again.
Okay, so Jen's choice is Ari. All right, you made it tough, Letitia. Listen, this is all we do is report the news, and I just picked up the clips. Another tie between one and the last one. Okay, 1 and 4. Jen, let's see you in spandex.
That's on my fans only. What is it called? OnlyFans? Fans only.
Fans only. Number 3. Francine says number 3. Let's see. Does mom call and tell him to change his lipstick color?
It's always going to be orange because the mustache is overshadowing it.
All right. I think we have a winner in most transformative, and that goes to Sam Brinton. Yay! For I want to take your luggage. Oh, very good. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Our next category is called unexplainable. And let's see how many. I think this is.
That wasn't the last category?
No, that was most transformative, the last category. Yeah, this next category is called unexplainable. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nominees. Okay, for category unexplainable. And we're going to start off with John Fetterman Goes to Washington. Our nominee.
Please understand the stakes in this race. Send me to Washington, D.C. so I can work with Senator Casey and I can champion the union way of life in D.C. Thank you very much. And it's an honor. I live 8 minutes away from here. And when I leave tonight, I got 3 miles away, Dr. Oz in his mansion in New Jersey. You've got a friend and you have an ally. Send me to Washington, D.C. Thank you very much. Thank you, Steelworkers.
That's bold Biden.
Unfortunately, I think he was more cohesive than Biden.
Isn't Pennsylvania? Isn't he from Pennsylvania?
He's from Pennsylvania.
Why was he saying Jersey?
Because he was trying to say that Dr. Oz lived in Jersey, and he got confused. Yeah, so that's Mr. Fetterman Goes to Washington, but as Lucille says, sad he's in rehab. So, which probably he should have spent time doing that instead. I swear he reminds me of the guy from Goonies. You guys. Right. It's the truth. We can't make fun of him.
Don't make fun of Sloth.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're worried about Sloth, not Fetterman.
No, of course.
Our next category.
I hope you put George Santos in one of these.
I didn't, because he was 2023. He wasn't 2022. There's all eclipse in 2022. So, yeah, if it was 2023, I had a lot more to choose from. We had a lot of fun eclipse in 2023. Hold on. We got a comment here. Tom says, make fun of everybody. I agree. Okay. So our next clip in the category of unexplainable is woman gets thrown off of airplane.
So I'm going to need you to grab your bag and just
And
step
I did
off
not
the
do
aircraft.
anything, actually.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America, and that's what fucking America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab your bag.
You know that. You know that.
Give me another unit on the plane, please.
And if you are ever going to put your hands on
Grab
me.
your bag.
No, I will grab my bag. But you know, I'm going to sit here and say what I'm saying.
Listen, no one's going to put their hands on you unless
All
you
right,
have to.
yeah, you
Grab
won't.
your bag and
yeah,
just step off
you
the
won't.
aircraft.
I didn't do anything wrong. I was
Let's go. This way. This way. We didn't have time to keep playing.
doing that.
I don't know how she's going to act now, but she's been chirping the whole time. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Ready to step out? Are you going to comply with everybody?
No, with you two, yes. Not with you, because you're a liar.
Okay.
Hey. Can I stop you? My mother's a social worker, and you're about to, really, because you made eye contact with me before I ever got on that plane. You acknowledged the fact that you weren't wearing a mask. And then you got on the plane, and then you made eye contact with me, and then you manipulated the situation.
This pumpkin latte sucks, and I want to speak to your manager with my 4 dreads I'm trying to grow. 4 of them. I have 4 dreads. Do you know who my parents are? Prozac and vodka are a hell of a drug mixed together. Amazing. Amazing. Trip of a lifetime. You might not get where you're going, but you'll still have the trip of a lifetime. Must have just kicked in when she got put in the car.
I need some of that just to get through the show. Oh my gosh, Jen.
The sad thing is, I think she was actually a Republican.
Why would you think that?
Because she didn't want to wear the mask.
No, she was yelling at him because he was wearing a mask.
Exactly. She was a Republican.
I don't know about that. We know one thing for sure. Her mother was a social worker.
She was a Republican Karen. So that negates everything.
Yeah. You should have had a category called the Karen Award. Yeah. Well, mostly my Karen clips are in 2023. Ladies, can I take this time to thank my parents that I was born in 1963 and not 1923? You certainly can, Anthony. You certainly can. I was born in 1963 too, Anthony. My birthday's coming up. So is Jen's. So is Jen's.
Not mine.
Oh, wait. Tell me for a lot of she's
I have a lot of stuff being a creep.
Even better that her mother was a social worker. And her mom is so proud, right, Gloria? Her mom is so proud. 1975. I guess that's when Sal was born. Okay, so let's see. And our next category of unexplainable, our nominee is Sam Bankman-Fried for I Want to Be Rich. Watch.
Ever since Sam was a kid, he wanted to get rich. Really, really rich. But not for the reasons you think.
I wanted to get rich not because I like money, but because I wanted to give that money to charity.
Sam became a crypto trader full-time and started a crypto trading company called FTX.
FTX is a cryptocurrency exchange. It's a place that you would go to buy and sell Bitcoin and other digital assets.
And this is the crazy part. In 2 years, his company became one of the biggest in the world, worth over $40 billion, and he's not even 30 years old. That's impressive.
The major cryptocurrency exchange, FTX, which is run by Sam Bankman-Fried, has collapsed.
But no one bought Bankman a bra for those boobs. Because that's all I saw. Or a haircut. Unless your charity is called Sam's Pockets, you're full of shit. Totally full of shit.
He wanted to be rich, but not for the reasons you think.
Wanted to give it to charity.
Yeah,
lining of his pockets.
He gave it to the Democrats. That's who he gave it to. Gloria's 1951. Good year, Gloria. All right. Well, that was our nominee, Sam Bankman-Fried, in the category of unexplainable. And he was in I Want to Be Rich. Let's see. Okay. Our next nominee is now, I think it's his third nomination, and he's already taken home one of these, is Joe Biden. And where am I going?
First off, you making fun of the mentally disabled. Shame on you, Letitia. Secondly, how the F was Jill Biden supposed to smell that flower when she had a fucking mask on? Facts. Facts.
Oh,
I can't even top my funniness. I'm trying, but I can't.
You can't. The original comedy is just too much. It's too overwhelming. The guy with dementia takes it all. Ew, creepy
Creepy kisses and creepy sniffers. Sniffs.
And our last nominee for the category of unexplainable. Hold on a second. Gloria, the old times. Yeah, the old times. Man, that's great. Our last nominee for a category of unexplainable is the California Senate in Parents Are Bad.
Thank you, Senator Melendez. And I would just have to say that I don't know the last time you attended a school board meeting, but I think parent involvement is essential. But someone needs to give some of these parents a lesson on how to be professional. Yelling at people, screaming at people, running up and down the aisles, heckling people and students who are speaking. I think those are some of the concerns that people have. So I agree with you 100% that parents should always be involved, but we should be modeling good behavior.
Or is it backwards?
No, it's not backwards. That's a good.
Focus on the rest of the country, lady.
Parents are bad. Okay, so it's up to you guys now to vote. Is it? Let's see. I gotta fix my screen here. Is it John Fetterman goes to Washington? Is it girl gets kicked off airplane? Is it Sam Bankman-Fried, I want to be rich? Is it Joe Biden, where am I going? Or is it California Senate on Parents Are Bad? You all vote and tell me.
I think Fetterman, just because he's an idiot. Like, Biden's an idiot, but he has Werther's Originals in his pocket that he'll give you. So I'm going to go for Fetterman.
Tony Ann says, Clueless Joe wins again. What do we have here?
Yeah, Biden. It looks like Biden won.
Fetterman and Biden. Biden bookends. Look at this. Fetterman came in second. Okay, so Joe Biden. Nobody swept yet, but Joe Biden gets the right stuff, wrong stuff award.
But you can't sweep yet. You have to take all of them to sweep.
Yes,
There's no
well,
yet.
That's true. Bookends is the word for where am I going? Joe Biden, where am I going? Our president. God bless his soul.
Can you imagine if he wins again?
I can't even imagine that he won already. Every time I see him anywhere, I mean, I don't care how crazy Trump might have sounded. I don't care how weird some of the stuff he did was. I don't care about his thumbs and his tweets and his mouth and his all of it. This guy being our president is just, it's beyond.
He pisses his pants. The leader of our country. We're getting bombed soon.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, look at what's going on with China right now. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, tweet would be welcome right now, wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, tweets sure would be. As long as, I mean, I went to the store for a couple of things the other day, and it was $145.
Oh yeah, I got one bag. It was $76 yesterday, and I said to the girl, I'm like, and I never look at prices, and now all of a sudden, I was like, oh my god, and she's like, what? I'm like, you live at home? Like, really? Like $76 for one bag of groceries? And it was like pastina, like it was nothing. It wasn't even eggs. I didn't even have eggs.
Yeah. I got 36 eggs for $6 in Walmart in New Jersey. I couldn't believe it. Extra large eggs, $6.
Did you run into Fetterman?
Yeah, I did run into Fetterman. Poor Fetterman. China owns half of our land already. This is the
China makes our flags.
Yeah, they do. They make our flags. It's very scary. Very scary. All right. So our last and final category is called Blow Your Mind. And we have 4 nominees for this category. Let me just catch up with the comments here. Roast beef.
$16.
Oh, Key Food had it for $9.99 a pound.
It's not
Key Food in Eltonville. Just so that you know. I don't know where you shop, Sal, but maybe you do need Jennifer as a wife because, yeah, $16. Nobody should be paying unless he probably buys Boar's Head.
Oh, I would only buy boars. No, I buy homemade. I buy homemade.
Yeah, me too.
Bologna's boar's head, cheese is boar's head, turkey and roast beef's homemade.
Yeah. Now
no one gets cold cuts in this household anymore. Or eggs or milk. Just water.
It's beans. It's beans. I was right. Yes, I had to think for a minute about that. I get homemade for turkey and ham and roast beef, and I buy Land O'Lakes for cheese because the cheese is.
Oh yeah, I've done that before. I don't buy cold cuts anymore.
No. All right. So our first category for blow your mind is Senator Grassley in January 6th. Everybody should be treated the same.
As I've noted before, the ultimate responsibility for this attack rests on the shoulders of those who unlawfully entered the Capitol. I've also made very clear that everyone involved must take responsibility for their actions that day, including our former president. But a narrow view of these matters would be intellectually dishonest. We're not serious about tackling domestic extremism if we tolerate mobs that attack some police officers, but not all police officers. We're not serious about tackling domestic extremism if we care about some government buildings being attacked, but not others.
I don't know who's worse speaking, him or Biden. Can you imagine the two of them having a conversation? Still don't know what the fuck he said. Was he for us or against us? No, I'm serious.
No, he was actually for us. He was saying that you can't treat the protesters at the Capitol.
Okay, good. I sort of got that, but I fell asleep in the middle of it.
There should be an age limit. There should be an age limit. Oh my God. Our next nominee in the category of blow your mind is the lady does object.
Hotel room with Paul
Objection,
Bettany.
hearsay.
Did you have with Lily Rose without saying anything she said?
Objection, hearsay. Objection, leading.
If you approach her and then your kid's in the car on the street, you need
Objection,
to move
hearsay. That calls for hearsay, Your Honor.
When he finished filming, the plan was to do
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay. Objection, form, compound.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his pants, didn't he?
Which color is underneath the other?
Objection. Calls for speculation.
Yes.
Objection, form, lack of foundation.
I was in such shock and
Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive. Objection, form, compound.
Where is that woman when Biden speaks?
Objection! Objection!
I need to watch that trial. Even he laughed. He's like, I'm getting fucked in the ass, but this is funny.
That was a tough trial to watch. All right. And our next nominee in the category of blow your mind is move the deer crossings.
Over the past few years, I've been involved in 3 separate car accidents involving deer. The population and everything. Each of these incidents, they've occurred shortly after I saw a deer crossing sign on the highway. Well, my frustration is that Minnesota and North Dakota Departments of Transportation would allow these deer crossings to be in such high traffic areas. I mean, I've even seen them on the interstate. Why are we encouraging deer to cross at the interstate? I don't get it. That's such a high traffic area. I mean, I understand that deer are wild animals and they need to travel across the streets occasionally to survive and, of course, to find food, but it seems to me that so irresponsible of us to allow these deer crossings to be in areas where these deer are so likely to be struck by oncoming traffic. I mean, wouldn't you agree? I mean, it's just, I mean, You think they would put deer crossings maybe, in, smaller towns, maybe during at a school crossing. It would be a safer place for them to cross.
Wait.
Put the deer crossing sign.
Deer crossings aren't telling deer that it's safe to cross there. It's just more of like an alert for drivers so they know it's like a high deer population.
The government put the deer crossings there. They can direct the deer population anywhere they want to by moving that deer crossing sign. I mean, why in the world would they place it on the highway or the interstate? I mean, God, there are so many other places I can think of than putting the deer crossing signs on busy highways and interstates.
You seem to be under the misunderstanding that the deer are somehow attracted to the deer crossing sign.
Well, yeah, the deer crossing sign is there to allow the deer to know that's where they need to cross.
That's Biden's long lost sister. 100%. They're related. And she is under the influence. You're right.
I thought that she was related to the girl on the plane. Lucille says presidential.
No, that girl wasn't stupid. She's just a crazy lunatic. An idiot.
Oh, yeah. Gusto. She was serious.
I hope she doesn't have kids.
That's what happens when you make marijuana legal everywhere, and when you give it to a generation that's on a ton of mood enhancing pills. I love that one. Okay, let's see. Oh, and our last nominee in the category of blow your mind is wet ass pussy.
And the one that really killed me was last Christmas, we canceled a song that was written in the 1940s called Baby It's Cold Outside. People said that they were triggered, that the lyrics were rapey, and they had toxic masculinity. And that's fine if you feel that way, but radio stations across the country wouldn't play the song because people were outraged. Which is fine if you feel that way, but at the exact same time, the number one song in this nation for over 2 months was Wet Ass Pussy. I am not making that up. You can look it up. Google it. So I want to wrap up my show by comparing and contrasting the lyrics of these two songs. If indeed this country has lost its fucking mind, shall we? Let's start with the horribly offensive Christmas song written just after World War II. I really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. I gotta go away, baby, it's cold outside. This evening has been so very nice. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Beat it up, N-word, extra large, extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face, swipe your nose like a credit card. My mother will start to worry. Beautiful, what's your hurry? My father will be pacing the floor, listen to that fireplace roar, well, maybe just half a drink more.
Wet ass pussy wins. Who doesn't like a wet ass pussy? Just saying.
All right, everybody, it's your turn to vote. We have 4 nominees. Wait, was it 4? 4 nominees in the category blows your mind. Senator Grassley in January 6th. Everybody should be treated equal. The Lady objects. Deer crossing or wet ass pussy. Let me. Jen has voted. Jen has voted. Jen. Oh, jeez.
Who is this guy?
These are all the top clips. I honestly don't know who the winner will be, but I'll be happy with any of them. Okay. I have to agree with Jen. It's and Lucille says deer crossing. Looks like what ass pussy has it. The sad thing is my 10 and 11-year-olds sing that song. What?
It's cold outside? That's nice.
1 and 3. Okay. deer crossing. Oh, I don't know. It looks like apparently you don't know him, Jen. He wants to take you out. It looks like it's a tie between deer crossing and wet ass pussy. All right.
Who would ever think they'd say those two sentences combined?
Let's see if there's a tiebreaker in here. Your granddaughters. Okay, deer crossing gets it. Whoa! Deer crossing gets the Right Stuff, Wrong Stuff Award for 2022 in the category of Blow Your Mind. Wow. So our last, and she's not here because she fell asleep, I'm sure.
Oh, I texted Aunt Margie.
Uh-huh.
To go next door because I said they're scaring me. She said she was sound asleep on the couch. She said she took NyQuil. Also, she's a drug addict now. Great.
She is a drug addict now.
My grandmother's a drug addict.
I told you she was fine. I know her by now. Okay, so she was fast asleep on the couch. Okay. Well, let me see. Where'd my thing go? Hold on a second. I lost my Lifetime Achievement Award. Did I get rid of it? No, I couldn't have. Oh, here it is. And our Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Whoa, and Pops. Okay, so we're in the hospital with Mom. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, and here's Pops. Say hi, Pops.
Hi.
Pops.
Dr. Pops.
Dr. Pops.
They forced me to wear this. Yeah.
And we're discussing handkerchiefs.
Yeah.
So, and
Cloth handkerchiefs.
Cloth handkerchiefs.
To blow your nose with a handkerchief or paper towels. That's discussion.
That's the discussion.
So we would like people's opinions on this matter.
A real gentleman has a cloth handkerchief. But when a gentleman has a cold,
A gentleman. Who said
he should
anything
use
about,
paper towels.
Who said anything about gentlemen?
I wasn't talking about you. We're taking a poll.
We're taking a poll. Pops, where do you fall on the side of this subject?
A regular handkerchief.
Okay.
Yes, that's what they were made for. That's what they were made for. Not somebody's snot on a
It's true.
paper towel.
It's true.
Okay.
I believe that.
All right.
But not when you have a cold.
And I would like one other opinion. Do you think I should let a 75-year-old woman punch the hell out of me? Just because I'm 80 don't mean she should beat me up.
Wait a minute.
Look, wait.
Lifetime Achievement Award.
Hold on. Hello.
There she is. Well, you are the winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award for the Right Stuff, Wrong Stuff Award for your video on paper towels or handkerchiefs.
And I thought you were dead, so.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. It's the first one I missed. I'm sorry.
It's okay, as long as you're alive.
Well, you guys, was it a good show?
She's still drugged up. Listen, lady.
Let her go back to
We're
sleep.
still on. I'll call you right back.
Well, thank you all for joining us for our first annual Right Stuff, Wrong Stuff Awards. I hope you all had fun reliving some of our best clips of 2022. I agree with Pop's handkerchiefs, as I said before. I know
It's so gross. Who wants boogers on their cloth in their pocket? That's like touching chicken and then, like, I don't know, touching your mouth. It's so gross. Like raw chicken.
Well, gentlemen were brought up with having a handkerchief in their pocket.
Imagine all green and yellow boogers on it. Ugh.
Good night, Bobby. Good night, Tony. Thank you, Tony. We'll see you all next Tuesday. Remember, if I'm glad you had fun. Till the next show. If you're watching on Rumble or YouTube, please subscribe. Please like and ring the bell and make comments. And thank you all for being with us. Jen, any last words?
No.
All right. Well, you look beautiful. And
Yeah.
hopefully the paparazzi won't be storming you on the way out of the
Yes,
studio.
Larry. Larry's waiting.
He's waiting. Good night, everybody. Good night, Professor.
Good night.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you. All right. See you all next week.